Veterinarians Abby Arena and Jennifer Larson have seen a lot of cases of neglect. This is one of the worst.
Oh, it's kind of starting to ulcerate at the bottom.
This goat is one of 18 recently rescued from a farm in Aroostook County. It has a severe case of mastitis, inflammation of its udder, that was left untreated. That's just one health problem in a sea of others.
Because there's very firm tissue up here.
Here. Brave girl.
They all had overgrown hooves.
These are terrible.
And many were found with broken, dangling horns. Given the way they were living, that should come as no surprise.
Originally, when the Animal Welfare Program called us, they said that they got a report that there was a herd of dairy goats living on the second story of a barn.
But that's not what Daniella Tessier found when she arrived to help remove the goats and bring them back to Peace Ridge Sanctuary, one of the few shelters for abused and neglected farm animals in Maine.
You can see that we're at the very top of the barn.
This is a video Tessier took with her cell phone. The goats were actually living on top of a huge pile of manure and hay, which continued to grow higher and higher, month after month, year after year.
And there is very little room left for them.
To the point where it appears they were hitting their horns on the rafters.
Their horns were breaking, and they were breaking. Some of them were broken and growing actually into their face or obstructing their vision. So we had to do some surgical removals of those damaged horns.
Some of the animals are 8 to 10 years old. Tessier says the farmer admitted they'd never been outside.
I think that he is a guy who wanted to have his own milk. And so he got a couple of goats. He started breeding them, and 10 years later, this is what he ended up with.
State animal welfare officials say even though the animals were voluntarily surrendered, the farmer who owned them could still face animal cruelty charges. The case will be reviewed by the district attorney.
The baby's out. Hey, sweeties!
Peace Ridge Sanctuary is trying to raise money for the new barn they had to order and for ongoing care.
Hey, you girls are so great.
Most of the goats are pregnant and already having babies.
Here, honeys. Come on.
Daniella Tessier says she's focusing on the fact that the animals are finally safe and sound.
Hey, guys. They're sweet animals. We really believe they deserved a better life.
And now, that's just what they're getting.
Come here, baby.
In Penobscot, Susan Kimball, Portland Press Herald.
You want some?